Hey, welcome back, Sonny. Hey, welcome back, Sonny. You can turn it up, D. You know that hypes me. Welcome back, Sonny. Yes. Happy Sunday, baby. Start your work week off with me. Keep that energy. Keep it, baby. I got her in here, and she was on time. I love an icon that's on time. She about money and business. You gonna find out today. Start your work week off with me. I got Trina Boo. She infamous. She an icon. She a DC legend. Fuck with me. It's Sundays with Sonny. Welcome back, Sonny. I'm gonna get myself together. You know I gotta keep my cards right. Make sure she good. She got some water. And we in here. We running 4 cameras in. We running 4 shows. 4 shows in one today. Tune in. This when you like, love, and share. Get your friends up here real quick. Get them on your live. Get them on your live. Trina Boo coming up next. It's Sunday. Sundays and Sunday. Turn it up, baby. Hello, y'all.
Hey, wait. Come on. Cause the game, there's no change since we come around. But the game ain't the same since Ro left out.
Ooh, you know we need you. Yeah, we know you. Right here is where we need you.
Welcome back. Hey, welcome back. Hey, D3, I know you like that. Hey, what's up, because I know you like that. Hey, for Orleans, I know you like that. Hey, Minnesota, I know you like that. Look, hey, Border Jones, I know you like that. Hey, 5012, I know you like that. Hey, welcome back. Hey, welcome back. My nigga Mark, I know you like that. Hey, my nigga O, I know you like that. Look, hey, Tim Ford, I know you like that. Hey, for Uptown, I know you like that. Look, the Southtown, I know you like that. Hey, my nigga Bug, I know you like that. You got a bug? Hey, Zone, come on.
All the time. Say what? All the time.
Hey, you born back home, dog. Hey, Bug, come on. Hey, G. Welcome back, my nigga. Welcome back. Oh, you like that? Hey, Saul, skid it, boo.
Nigga, what?
What am I? What am I? What am I, girl? Right there. What am I?
Over there, man.
Hell yeah. What am I, boy?
Right there.
What am I?
Over there, man.
Hell yeah. Where that double over here?
Right there.
Yeah.
Over there, man.
Hell yeah. 35 domino. Right there. Some new. And 1-4 coming on
Hola. My nephew real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let me check in because I got to make sure he gets all the audio and visuals right for this. You all right? Did you have a rough night last night? You did? Play that music for me that I asked you to play. Let me see where you at. Turn this over and turn the other one on. Sometimes you got to get a young one's directions. We going to talk about that. Because you know, you legendary. I know you got to give a few directions out here. Turn that up for me. Trina Boo like, Trina Boo like, Trina Boo like, Trina Boo like, Trina Boo, hey! Hey! You better do it. You gonna act like a lady today? You might. Hey, Trina Boo here. D, cut it. Welcome.
Thank you.
Ooh, her mic sound nice. Can my mic sound like her? What's going on in here? Y'all act funny when these girls come up in here and stuff. Is that what it is? Y'all act funny when the ladies come in here. Y'all just treat me like chopped meat, like corned beef hash. Dang, here we go. I like to say, welcome, Trina Boo.
Thank you for having Trina Boo.
Is it always Trina Boo? Can it ever be just Trina?
Depends.
On what?
Where I'm at.
TGI Fridays.
Trina Boo.
The White House.
Trina Adams.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Can I tell you a secret?
Please.
If you go to the White House, it should be Trina Boo.
Ooh,
I ain't
bring
lying.
it. Bring
I
it.
ain't even. Ooh, I'm
I'll
sorry.
take that too.
Yeah, when you go, make sure it's Trina Boo.
Trina Boo.
Boo, because that's what it is.
It is that.
It is. It's a National Go-Go Month, and I didn't even know this. This was the first time I ever heard it. So I started to trend that. And there's no way that I could think about go-go and not think of you. Do you think of yourself when you think of go-go?
Definitely. I am go-go.
You are. 3 reasons why Trina Boo is go-go.
Trina Boo is go-go number 1. They say I'm iconic. Here.
No, not they. You.
They say I don't look at myself as iconic.
You don't?
No, I don't look at myself as a star. I look at myself as a survivor.
Okay.
I'm a survivor.
Okay. All right, give me three things. They say that.
About me?
Yes.
Good things?
No, it could be anything you want.
Whatever things?
Whatever things.
No, they say that I'm legendary here. Mm-hmm. They say I'm iconic here. And of course they say I'm the showstopper.
When it comes to and I like those 3 things, that makes sense. I like the legendary. So let's start with that first. In order to be a legend, you had to have done something. What have you done?
As far as go-go industry.
In the industry.
Well,
my thing is, in order for you to be Trina Boo, it can't be just the go-go. You can't just pop up in the go-go and that's what it is. How did you carry yourself outside of the go-go to make you Trina Boo in the go-go?
Well, actually, I brought Trina Boo to the go-go. And it started pretty much from school when I was at Dunbar. I didn't become Trina Boo until I was in the 10th grade, believe that or not. And
Okay.
I went to Dunbar in my 10th grade year, and I tried out for cheerleader. And the coach there, her name was Tootie, I'll never forget. And we were learning to cheer at the time. And she said, no, Trina just don't sound right. We're going to just call you Trina Boo. And that's how I became Trina Boo. I did not become Trina Boo until I was in the 10th grade.
Had you been to a go-go by the 10th grade?
No.
Wow.
No, my mother did not play with me. My mother was very, very strict.
How many kids is it? Sisters and brothers you have? I'm gonna take. Hey, look.
It's 2 of
When it
us.
get quiet up in here, we just all gonna take a sip together, okay? Because it might have moments where we gonna get quiet.
Yeah.
I would rather for you all to hydrate. Make sure you drink your water, okay? Because it's
Yeah.
winter time. I want them skins to look good. But I'm gonna take a sip of Red Bull. I got a long night ahead of me. Okay.
It's 2 of us.
It's 2 of you guys.
Yes.
Okay. Growing up, what did you want to do? Growing up, did you want to be a doctor, a lawyer?
No, honestly, growing up, I wanted to be a mortician. Yeah.
Really?
I was studying to be a mortician, and I got pregnant. So, my mother didn't watch my children at all. I had to keep my kids with me at all times. So even people who know me, when I was cheering at school, my children was always in the bleachers, always. So, and that failed, and here I am.
What kind of, when you say your mom didn't watch the kids, which a lot of, I think, young kids today have a problem that their parents, they too dependent on their parents. What kind of parent did that make you, though?
It made me a strong parent. I didn't have no choice but to be a parent to my children, because one thing I do love about Trina Boo, I was Trina Boo in the streets, but I was always mommy at home. You understand what I'm saying? It always was a breakage between it. See, and one thing I love about my children is that no matter what people may say about me, my kids never see me live it. So, when they're saying certain things like, Trina, with all the dudes, my kids never seen me live anything. None of it.
So at what age do you think your kids realized you were Trina Boo?
They, at an early age.
Did they get a lot of benefits for being your kid?
I believe so, and you know, good and bad. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, my reputation, my name rolls in this city. So, you know, my children may have had some moments where people were saying bad things about me, but in the back of their mind, they probably were saying that that's not my mom. My mom didn't do that. But their feelings probably was still hurt, you know, as well. But one thing about me, I never kept secrets from my children. Like I told them everything about me.
When it comes to being a mom and now you're a grandma, what is one of the lessons, just one quick lesson that being Trina Boo that you give your children and grandkids now? What's that one lesson that you constantly telling them?
Love.
Love.
Love. Because when I was growing up, I wasn't shown a lot of love. And it's sad to say, but I didn't grow up with love. I didn't hear that a lot. Like, I love you. I'm proud of you. You know, I had to find my own avenues, you know what I'm saying, to survive. I didn't have that kind of parent. I didn't have that mom parent who, and this is not to badger my mom, but if I have to tell the truth about me, since I've been silent for so many years, I have to tell the truth. I didn't grow up with a lot of love at all.
Do you think not growing up in the house with a lot of love is why you gravitated more to go-go and that community, because there was a lot of love?
Yeah, and it's sad to say to this day that where is I do get a lot of love.
Do you still get the same amount of love, more love, or less love now?
I would say more love.
Really?
Yeah, I would say more love. I get a lot of love in the go-go industry. I really do.
Do the youngins know who Trina Boo is?
Yes, they do.
They do?
Yeah.
Do you see a youngin that's in the club that may show resemblance of you? Like you can be, oh, that's little Trina Boo there, honey.
Nah, I just look at my daughter and that's my mini-me, you know, but she has her own personality. But some things she does reminds me of me. Yeah.
Does she go to go-go's? Is she a go-go head?
Yeah, my daughter goes to go-go's. My son is a musician, so my son is in the go-go industry as well.
Okay. So this is a life thing.
Yeah, it's a life thing.
Last week I had Donnell Floyd here. He sat right next to Trina. And I know Trina, but one thing about what I do here, I tell everybody, even if I know you, this cannot be familiar because this is my job. And I'm trying to do something here. So while I know you, there's things that I don't know. And there's some things that I want to clear up. And I think I am probably the only person that can do that with a decorum. So we're going to come right back. You're going to drink some water. I'm going to make sure you good. Because one thing about me, I always, if I am in the presence of an icon or legend, millionaire, or a pretty woman, I make sure they are all right. So I'll be right back. This Sundays with Sunny. Y'all, we about to get into it. We are back. Sundays with Sunny. I got Trina Boo. And like I said, last week I had Donnell Floyd here. And Floyd is definitely a legend and an icon, and I need for you all to not forget November the 24th is his last show at the Anthem, and for sure, I know this icon will be there. That's all we gonna say. We gonna say she will be there. How we gonna be there? So as we talking about go-go, there's a different aspect of go-go that you get a chance to see that Donnell Floyd doesn't necessarily get to see, and that is the go-go goer. You know, when you first started going to go-go's, were you already known? Were they already saying your name?
Yes and no.
Why were they already saying your name?
Because I made myself known. You know, I love go-go. When I go there, I feel it just as well as they do. So I'm a dancer, so I love to dance. And right then and there, who is that? Who is she? Who is she? Trina Boo, Trina Boo, Trina Boo. And remember, now let's go back to the black hole when I met you. And when I met you, what was I doing?
Please don't talk. Why would we have to go back to? Come on.
Because when I met you, I was dancing, correct?
Correct.
And I didn't know you.
Right.
And you walked over to me.
Yep.
And I was dancing hard.
Yes.
Like I always do. Real cute.
Yeah.
And you said something to me, and then you say, no, I'm your what?
Manager.
My manager.
I knew then though.
You became my manager back then at the Black Hole. And that's always been your name for me.
I want to know. Fuck it. There was a time when go-go was very pornographic, we should say. Did you have something to do with that? And when I say pornographic, we could go to the go-go's. We were saying ass, tits, puss. Did Trina Boo lead the way with that?
The pathway for that?
Yes.
Yes.
The yellow brick road.
Yes.
Why?
I did.
Why?
I was young, and back then it was my moment. You know what I'm saying? So when I go, I party, whatever mood I was in, I did it. So when we would go to see Backyard, I was seeing Backyard back in 94. And I just so happened to went in there. I had on a bodysuit dress. I went up on the balcony, and I danced. My dress went up. Ginga said, "Ho." I put the spotlight on the butt cheeks. I put the spotlight became.
So, not just Donnell Floyd memory all the motherfucking time,
That's right.
but also Genghis spotlight on the butt cheeks.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm okay. I'm glad we going in this road, so it
Yeah.
don't feel like okay. Spotlight on the butt cheeks. Your ass is out. You see
All the way.
all the way out.
Yeah.
Have you always been comfortable with your body?
Very comfortable. I have a gorgeous body.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. With that, when you sing, okay, now you this you. Every time you went to a go-go, did the crowd expect for you to get naked?
Oh, yes, definitely. We had the Ibex lit. We had a line all the way outside. Sometimes where Coop had to come get us because we was outside. They was waiting for us to perform.
When you say perform, did you get paid?
No.
No. So,
Well,
yeah. That's
wait a
what I was.
minute.
Come on.
You mean-
You about to say it.
you
You about
mean-
to. Don't worry about what I'm about. You come on, say it. Just say it.
Paid from the band?
No, just paid.
But paid?
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Most
Yeah,
definitely.
Most definitely.
Okay,
Yeah.
so in that, and I wanted you to say that because
Yeah.
my thought is if I am a band and I see that this is bringing me income, I'm going to give you income because I need for you to keep coming. Fuck the income that's down there. That's your treat. But I need to make sure I'm greasing your pocket because you bringing me what I need. So that never occurred with any band?
Never.
Never.
No. Never.
I ain't going to talk about it.
Yeah, never.
Okay. So even in them not paying you and you still getting paid down here, you having a good time, bop, bop, bop. Let me break away real quick. Tell Sonny about Maddie. Who was Maddie?
Maddie, Sweet Maddie. You got to say it right, though.
Sweet Maddie.
Sweet Maddie.
Sweet Maddie.
Sweet Maddie was my partner. And when I say partner, some people say sexually. No, not that kind of partner. She was my partner, my friend, my sister, where I can call her and say, this is what's going on. Partner, this, that, and this. That was just our name. Like you and I have a name for each other. Right. Manager. Sweet Maddie name was partner.
Okay.
But Sweet Maddie didn't, she didn't get her name until she was with me, Trina Boo, and until Donnell Floyd gave her that. If you know that or not.
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, she wasn't always Sweet Maddie. She was Maddie.
She was mad.
Yeah. So when she started coming to the Go-Go's, she became Sweet Maddie. That's the name D. Floyd gave her.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you this: when y'all started to hang, and it was it always just you two, or was it you two and everybody else? Was Maddie a part of the Heck and Jamal Honeys?
No, she was not.
She wasn't. So
No.
she was a separate friend.
She was separate. Yeah.
Did the Heck and Jamal Honeys like Maddie?
Yes.
They did. It was
Yeah.
in my era, because I'm a few years younger than you all. I always associated Go-Go, Trina Boo, Sweet Maddie, because I won't make that mistake again for you saying that, for being outright just ridiculous. There was a time when the rumor of AIDS, and maybe fact check now, because we know, when, as a friend with your partner, bump the world, your friend, your partner, your sister comes to you and say, I have AIDS. And this is a time where we knew it was death. What do you do? What
Well,
do you say?
Let me correct you on that. There was never a time she ever said those words to me. There was never a time that I honestly knew. There was never a time that she showed me anything. What happened was, and I take this subject very, very, very serious because I still have friends who's living with this disease. And once she went through her transition and what she went through, Maddie, rest in peace, sweet Maddie, I never got any information from Maddie. It was always with the family. I just was always there. Their grandmother wanted me there. At this particular time, when Maddie was going through her transition, we were separated as friends. So I didn't see her too much in her pain, but I was there when I knew. And I just want to just leave that right there with sweet Maddie.
Okay. Okay.
But no, let me back up. But then when the rumor, which is a rumor that I myself
That's what I was going to.
have AIDS and HIV, and I just want to let everybody know that that's a negative. I do not have AIDS nor HIV, never been diagnosed, and if I'm guilty by association, then I'll be guilty. Because that was my friend, that was my partner, that was my sister. And it's not just Maddie. And I think people shouldn't put their mouths on people when it comes to AIDS and HIV, when lupus does the same thing and high blood pressure does the same thing, and they're diseases that you all can die from. So there's no way that I would ever put my mouth on anybody that's living with any disease when I want God to heal my grandson that has sickle cell disease. So I don't play about that at all.
So you were okay with being guilty by association?
I'm definitely okay.
All right. Hey, y'all, I'll be right back. This Sundays with Sonny. That was a lot. Hey, I needed a minute. I needed a minute because, again, like I said, as a human who loves go-go, when people tend to clear up rumors, you can easily have to go back to when the rumor started and how old you were, what you was doing, and does it change anything? Of course, it changes nothing with me at all. I don't really give a shit, you know. I don't give a shit. All right, so while we clearing up some rumors, let's clear up a few things. Let me ask you something about the infamous pool party. Why is the pool party infamous?
Well, cause it went down. You know, that's when I did to work the walls, and that's when I sat on a water bottle, and that's true, very much true. But when they were sticking the drumstick in the young lady's vagina, that's not me. At the time, the band is saying Trina Boo because I'm dancing, but she's performing, but the camera is on her. But
Okay.
that's not me.
That's not
now
you.
to sit on a water bottle. That is me, and I had to have that discussion with my kids, especially my daughter. Well, mommy, why would you sit on a water bottle? And I had to tell her the truth. I said because I love masturbation, because that's what mommy likes. You know, so
But even if you liked it, why do it in front of everybody?
because that's what I wanted to do. That was my moment. That's just how me and Maddie were. Partner and perform. Let's do this. You
Did
gonna
your
do it?
mom know what you were doing?
No.
So you were living two separate lives.
No, I lived my life, but I don't think my mother never even asked me that. You know?
Okay.
She never even asked me that. My mother was overwhelmed of who I was, but didn't show me that she loved me that much. But if my mother was somewhere and somebody would say, Miss Pat, aren't you trainable mother? Yeah, that's my daughter. You know, she got the grace of being my mom, but at the same time, I didn't feel the love,
Okay.
you know.
So before I became a podcast host, you would hear things in the street, and you'll be like, well, I'm gonna have to ask them one day. So I get a chance to ask you this. It's so funny that V puts this up here. Vanessa, we appreciate you. We appreciate you, okay? Have you ever dealt with a girl?
No.
And I always wanted to know that because
So no, sexually no.
Yeah, sexually.
But I've been around a lot of women who were at the time can say that how they felt about me, but being like intimate with a woman, strapped dick, no,
no, really?
no, never.
Do a lot of women hit on you?
No, but they compliment me. I take compliments well.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's fine.
Because, I mean, a good dyke always like that showstopper. Well, me, I don't know. So
I'm a showstopper.
yeah, that's why I would ask. Like, you could easily, you'll transcend wonderfully in the gay community.
I
You really
would.
Yes.
You think I have a lot of women?
You would be, yeah. I know, quite, yeah.
I'll leave that up.
Yeah.
I'll leave that up to you.
What you doing tonight?
Nothing.
7 o'clock, Uzi having a party down the Aqua. I swear.
You want me to go?
I mean, what you want to do? You
I'll
go down
come.
there with the gays.
I always love partying with them. Don't get it twisted. I was in tracks with men. Don't forget Miss
Okay.
Ty. Don't forget Miss Ty was my best friend now.
Okay.
So I stayed in tracks.
And you know what? That was one thing that I asked Floyd last week about gay people in go-go. Mm-hmm. When I started, I didn't see a lot of me's there. As I'm starting to see now. What is another trend that you didn't see back then, but you're starting to see now in go-go? And it could be anything.
Trending now in the go-go. Well, you know what? I pretty much mind my damn business because I got time. So I really don't focus on who's coming, how they are, who they are, what they are. I go to party because I love the music.
Do anybody pay you to go to parties?
Yeah.
As they should.
Yeah.
And I ask that because I watch these little Instagram girls that's just Instagram models from different cities and state. And the clubs pay these girls to go to the club and do exactly what you do at Fast Eddie's and anywhere else. And they don't even get on stage and like bang with the band. So they should pay you. Can you get in any go-go just by walking up to the door, not opening your mouth?
Yes, I do.
You do.
Yeah.
So you don't open your mouth, you just walk to the door.
I just walk to the door. But if there are, I just walk to the door. But if there's certain parties and certain promoters, I do call. I just don't show up and say I'm Trina Boo. I'm in. You know what I'm saying? I do, out of respect, I do like to call promoters and say, hey, it's this party, I'm coming. They say, cool, come on, like that. But yeah, I don't pay. I don't pay for the parties.
As you should.
Yeah, well,
As you should.
some want me to.
I say the same thing about Bones. I say as many, I don't care what's going on, like as many go-go videos, go-go bands, he in and out. You shouldn't have to
He
pay
still
after
pay?
that.
You pay, brother?
He back.
Oh no, we dealing with the wrong. Yeah.
That's Bones. We
But
working
you
something.
work,
We
though.
working.
But
We
you
working.
But you work though.
No, but rumors. We still clean up, but
Okay.
Joe Claire. I heard a little something. Trina Boo, Joe Claire. Now I know I don't have any money for this nigga to come back and sue me. I'm not even gonna play with him. You know what I'm saying? So I will tread lightly. I'm gonna tread on my
Tread lightly, and I'm gonna answer really.
Okay, I'm gonna tread lightly. This is my Wendell Williams moment. Allegedly, Joe Claire was disrespectful. Is that true?
It's very true. It's very true to the point where it still hurts when I see him. And I was very offended because I was driving my school bus at the time. And when I say they were blowing my line up, like he really totally disrespected you. And he did. He really disrespected me. He said some things that definitely was not true. And I don't even know how this man can say anything about me because he do not know me.
But that should tell you your popularity.
Yeah, he does not know me.
Okay, when he made the
Allegedly.
when he made the comment and you heard it and your phone is beeping and going crazy, what do you do next? Do you call your goon squad to whip his ass, or do you get money,
Well,
or both?
no, I did it God's way. I did call the radio station, and I did speak with him, and I spoke with another gentleman, and he came back on the air and apologized.
When you see him now, is it weird?
It's weird, and I'm still very upset with him because I don't think that was enough. Because like now, how you remember it, certain people are always saying that to me. Like, what did he do? It was totally wrong, and it was very disrespectful. He was very out of line. Let me clear this up. Number one thing about Trina Boo, I never been a stripper, okay? I've never been a stripper. I've never stripped in nobody's nightclub. I've never had a menage a trois. Never. So, one thing about Trina Boo, I have so many rumors on my life, I can't catch a lie. I just can't catch it, and I can't stop a rumor. So, people going to talk, but I'm glad I'm over people. You know what I'm saying? So, what he did was totally disrespectful to me.
Because he is I guess he's one of our celebrities in the city. Once you went God's way with it and you accepted ask that, did you accept his apology?
No.
No. Woo.
No.
Fact check. I seen an interview with you and DJ Rico on YouTube, maybe a few years back. Yeah. What is your relationship like with Rico?
We don't have a relationship either. We haven't spoken in years as well because no comment, but we are not friends. He's not my enemy, but we're not friends. And when I did the interview with him, I didn't know it was an interview at the time. We were just talking at a party, and I was tired because, I'm not a drinker, so I had 2 drinks. So I was just sitting on the couch, and we were just literally having a conversation. He never even asked me, can he post it? Or none of that. He just posted without my permission, and everybody saw it. So I didn't even know that we were filming anything.
During the era that you were Trina Boo, not the stripper, because you don't consider going to the Go-Go's and people tipping you stripping?
They didn't tip me in the Go-Go, actually.
So nobody never...
I mean, they probably gave money, but I'm talking about real life, like a stripper.
Okay.
Yeah, like that was never it's a job for some women, and no shade, because I love to see them perform.
Me
but
too.
I've never been a stripper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Another, because we're going to see a couple rumors, fact checks as we can do. Maybe like a year ago, I seen you pop back up on Instagram and one of your hashtags was fashion ambassador. And I loved it. I thought it fit perfectly for you. Because when you do appear to go, it seems like you put forth your effort to do that. The brand ambassador, fashion ambassador, during the fashion show, what happened with that?
No comment.
No comment. Okay.
Let's just say it didn't happen.
Okay, did you, before I make an announcement about certain things, I want to make sure I either sign a contract or somebody gave me some money. So did you move too fast and announce what was going on before those two things was? I told you I don't play with this mic here. Did you? Anyone? That
Well,
know?
I don't want to say I moved too fast. What I want to say is I trusted certain people. I trusted certain people, and yes, I did sign a contract. And was I paid? No, I wasn't.
That situation, though, has somebody attached to it that I thought you and them were friends. Were.
Yes.
It's a lot of people use the word "were" with that.
And
Okay.
it's a lot of people that are worse.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Do it take you a lot to get fed up with people?
I'm 51 years old, so yeah. And I think I'm at my breaking point where I am fed up with a lot of people. I really am. Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. You can't mix business and friendship or business and family. I've learned that, Lord, today.
Well, you know what? To be honest with you, you're absolutely right. But I'm going to tell you who told me the truth. Sugar Bear. Sugar Bear. And I love this man. I love him so much. Like, he always so true to me. And he set me down. He told me, he said, Trina, no matter how much you love people, have respect for people, do not do anything without a contract.
Okay. So, rumor, another one.
You got a lot of rumors. Do you have any truth?
The best part is I know you, so
Let's
I know
come
the
on
truth.
with the rumors, yeah.
Yeah, but we're going to clear it up because, see, my thing is,
Let's clear it up.
instead of people, circulating the wrong thing or people saying, well, make sure you ask her this, make sure you ask her that. I'm not that type of person. Like, the people that I sit with normally, I've studied them or I've tried to figure, it's a reason why I'm attached to them. And maybe the same way the actress Trina Boo, the legend Trina Boo, needs this footage for a reel that may take her somewhere else, is the same way I do. So I want my reel to have me some legends and some icons in it. I want my reel to have me giving the best interviews I could possibly have. So I'm going to pick and choose wisely with what I do here. Okay. You were in the stage play at the MGM. And this is one of those things that I wasn't sure if it was going to work. But I remember talking to Lavelle numerous of times, sometimes fighting for you so hard.
For me?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes. And I say it because I remember I felt like they did not want you to be Trina Boo. They wanted you to be Trina Adams.
Well, that's not going to change.
Did you feel, why didn't that partnership work?
No comment.
Okay.
Let's
Let me ask you this. Did you get paid?
For
the gigs?
Yes.
You did?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right.
See, and that was another rumor. Like, everybody was putting their own spin on whatever. But I didn't have to justify to nobody what they did for me, because that was between us. That was my business.
Right.
So, and that's why I didn't understand where it went wrong, that I was going around telling people I didn't get paid. It wasn't people's business. That was our business.
I don't think it was you. Sometimes some people
No,
like
it definitely wasn't me. But
some
I
people
know
like publicity.
that,
Some,
I know it wasn't me.
yeah, some people
I
like
know it wasn't
publicity.
me.
Let me ask you this: Why stop working with them then? If it worked, why not continue the the work relationship that you had with them, because they're a team over there. So they could easily, especially like with they could have easily branded.
Easily.
I felt like you should have been the first lady of Meso, because for one, they were targeting the go-go community. They were using exactly what they were supposed to get out here. So any plays or anything of that nature, you are Trina Boo. You the icon, the female of go-go. So you being the first lady to go along with their union would have just made sense. But am I off? Is that the way? Was it designed that way?
It was designed that way. That's what it was. But you know, people move in different directions, so let's just let people move. You know, I'm not the one to be out there saying, "Look, come and get me. I want to be this. I want to be that." My name is already branded in DC, so if anybody never used me for nothing, I'm okay. It's your loss. It's not mine. Because trust and believe me, when you use Trina Boo, you're going to use me, because I'm going to go out there and do what I have to do like I did. You won't be disappointed. So to let me go, it could be a blessing.
Yes, it could.
It can be a blessing.
Yes. Let me ask you something else. People are still, do people still want to attach themselves to you?
Yeah, they do.
Can you tell the people who just want to attach themselves to you for no reason? Are you good at that yet?
Yeah, I'm good at it.
Heck and Jamal Honeys, you ladies have been friends for what, maybe 40 years?
Yeah, they're my sisters. They not my friends.
You're not with them every day. You're not with them every weekend. You are not with them every month. How do you all maintain a sisterhood?
Because that's when you know when it's real. That's when you know when it's real. Because when one call, we coming.
And I'm gonna say the truth. I went to a pool party with Trina Boo and Yodi. Y'all know her as Yodi. I call her Luscious. So we go to the pool party. Sunshine is there. Shout out Sunshine.
Sunshine.
Yes. So we at the pool party. And one thing about me, I enjoy hanging with you all for so many variety of reasons. But one reason showed up this day. So somebody's friend got into it. Me and Trina, we all down at the pool, honey. We oh, baby,
we
dancing.
dancing. We at the water, right?
Baby, that one friend told that one friend.
Baby, party was over.
Party was over.
Didn't even know the girl.
40
But the fact that she was with
you could
Sunshine,
tell
it affected
that was
Sunshine,
it.
so it affected us. So
I ain't never seen y'all. Was like, look at these old hags over here putting their tennis shoes on and shit.
Yes.
They want to fuck the girl up in the party. But let me make sure everything all right, because this dyke is on point. But is that how you and the Heck of Jamal Honeys used to roll?
that's how we still roll.
Were you a fighter back then? Because Yodi was a fighter. Shout out, Lusha. You know I love you.
Well, you know what? We all everything about it. Every area was a fight. Every project girl, we all were fighters. But Yodi and Tawana were more so of our mothers. They always want to control us to this day.
Yep, because you see how she was controlling you last Friday.
It was my birthday. It was my birthday, and they giving me so much love. It's my birthday. I had one drink, and Yodi put my arm in my coat like I was 7. Let's go. You leaving the party right now? I'm looking at her like, no, I'm not. No. She just did it at Colony South when we went to see Vibe. Shout out to Dirk. Oh, my God. The Vibe band. Hey, Dirk.
Tell him.
Y'all got me together real fast, honey.
Okay, look. Let's get into, you all right? Let me find that out. You okay?
I'm wonderful.
You are.
Yeah.
Couple great things that came out of Trina Boo being Trina Boo is something that's coming up in December, and I want to touch on it a little bit because first off, the couple that you are doing it with, it just makes sense.
No.
Ooh.
No. It makes stupid sense. I have never in my...
Do the Nelsons, let me ask you something. Shout out to Gil and Pam
Gil
Nelson.
Nelson and Pam Nelson, the bomb. Hey,
Do they make you want to get married?
baby.
What is their energy like?
I was on a floor. Did you see me on a... I have never been welcomed so warm like that. I know. Let me just say that because there's another power couple that I love too, Terry and Stan Long. Like I always told us, if I ever get me a husband,
Okay.
but them Nelsons, good God Almighty,
The Nelsons, it's 3 black couples, well, 4 in the city that I pay attention to for black love. Now, everybody knows I do like to date outside my race. Really not for the sisters right now. Y'all working the nerve. But if one come past, I will.
them Nelsons are my they. I'm speechless.
Really?
Yeah, I'm speechless because me and Gil has been friends for over 30 years.
That's what I wanted to know. Like, for him to come to you 30 years later, how did it feel?
I was when I got the message from my daughter, I called him instantly. I ain't play around with it. I ain't wait. I hurry up and hit him. My daughter said, "Call this director, Gil Nelson." I was like, Gil want me off the top. Hey, Gil, what's up? I'm talking to him because me and Gil South, believe it or not, Rodney was my boyfriend in Dunbar. They shared and Keith Giles, hey brother Bones, they shared my locker. Whenever me and Gil and South went to class.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
And that's funny because that's the same way I reacted when Gil was like, "Can you call me?" I was like, "Oh,
yeah. Especially somebody that's so positive. Like, and then when Gil, I was like, Gil, he want me. Let me call Gil off the top. And when I say I'm so comfortable around them. So when I leave here, I'm going straight to the Nelsons.
Shout out y'all. Make sure y'all get y'all tickets.
Get them tickets.
Family Affair.
2.
The Christmas edition.
Yeah.
I can only imagine. Let me ask you something else real quick. Damn, see? I'm moving. See, Trina, you got me moving. The play coming up. I know you got a fashion line that's out. Is it out now or are we preparing?
No, we can prepare.
It
was out, but we can prepare. It's going to be restored soon.
It'll be restored soon.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something else. Why don't you stay on both social medias at the same time?
Because sometimes I just don't want to be bothered.
So how do you decide whether or not you're going to Instagram or Facebook?
Depends on what mood I'm in.
Depends on what mood.
Like after the stage play, they won't see me again. I was on Facebook for 2 years. They won't.
And that's
see me
what I
again.
was going to say.
Yeah.
Don't after this, but I would want you to be on Instagram a little bit before the stage play because hashtags get new people. And Facebook, and I love you all dearly, Facebook is your friends. You want followers. You are at a stage where you need followers. No offense, and I'm the same way. I'm dead serious. My friends are secure. These people that's on my Facebook, they secure. They trust us now. They know that whatever craft we are in, we got us. They either gonna support us at this point or they not. But that Instagram gonna give you people that don't know you, and they gonna support you better than some of the friends that been.
I don't know.
I try not to preach.
My friends here. You see? But all these people that know me, look who's here for me. I have Angela Joy Clemens here and my sister Tasha. That's fine.
Ooh.
That's fine. But all these people that got all this mad love for me, I talk to Sister Tasha and Angela almost every day. 345 friend requests?
Hold up.
For what?
Let me say something. Shout out to my baby mother. Now, she never shows up because she already knows who I am and what I do. She never shows up on my live. So I know she's only showing up because of you. So she says, buy her a ticket to the stage play. I'm going to buy you a ticket to the stage play
that's right.
so you can make sure you take a picture. Matter of fact, you have a fucking husband right now. Tell your husband buy us. Tell your husband buy us some tickets. I thought you better work your mojo like I taught you. Let me ask you something else. We're going to get into what I did with Floyd a little bit before we close out.
Okay.
But before we do that, I want to know about Muda and Sir and the other grandkids. And I ask because it's easy to know Trina Boo the mom, but is Trina Boo the grandma different?
I'm the yaya.
You the yaya.
Actually, Muda, everybody know Muda's my world. Muda was left. He was left on me at 2 months old, and he's 14 years old. And I've never looked back. I've never looked back. I didn't ask no questions. I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't have a babysitter. And I called my good sister, Demeter Warren. I say, look, I got a grandson now. Can you watch him? Yada, yada. So it was very, very hard. It still is hard. But, and everybody loves Sir. Everybody. They know Sir is that's my sidekick.
He got a star quality about him.
Yeah, Sir is amazing, and that's the one that they say have sickle cell disease. The doctor can say whatever, but I know my God to be a healer, so I never claim anything. Even when he's in a crisis, I don't care where I'm at, I get there.
You know what?
Because I ain't letting some of this stuff go real quick because another rumor came to my head and I want to go. Steve Young. Were you his girlfriend?
Let me tell you about my apostle, Stephen E. Young Sr., for everybody who's watching. If you ever put your mouth on him, it's rumbling time. I was never his girlfriend. I've never been his mistress. But to be honest with you, everybody think that my bond is with my apostle, but it wasn't. It was with the first lady and her son, Ola. Ola was my best friend, her son. Yeah, but I wouldn't have never known Apostle Stephen E. Young if it wasn't for Foots.
Okay.
When he eulogized Foots over there in Southeast, I became a member. And my pastor been preaching for 27 years. I've been with him for 25 straight. Ibexing it, black holing it, everything. And he knew. And one thing I can honestly say, before I went to the clubs, Maddie and them will always tell me, and I'm telling y'all this, world, everybody that's watching, I always went in a closet and read the 23rd Psalms. Every time, I promise y'all on my mother, before I went to a club, Maddie and them respected that. I'm telling you, I always read the 23rd Psalm, and I never knew why I used to was reading the word, but now I know why. Because when I took those 5 bullets, God saved my life. He had already prepared me. See, I trusted him way back then.
Okay.
So Apostle Stephen E. Young, I take that name very, very serious because my apostle showed me how to forgive, and he also taught me how to live right. Not perfect, but right.
I love that.
So I love my apostle, and I never, ever had any kind of relationships. And I'm not talking like Bill Clinton because mine's the truth.
Okay.
And I take his name very serious.
All right, we're going to get into the part of the show where we might need security.
They here.
Security.
You see Tasha and Sister Angelo, they here. Where my real friends at? They right here.
I'm going to give, I want a word, a name, and I want you to give it to me. Whatever it is, give it to me.
Okay.
Donnell Floyd.
Entertainer.
You ever fucked him?
No.
White boy.
Too cool.
You ever fucked him?
No.
Mickey.
Me and Mickey has a code, so if he's watching, this is all I'm gonna do. It's inside of with me and Mickey.
Okay. Sugar Bear.
No, you didn't ask me. Did I sleep with him?
Did you sleep with him?
Mickey?
Yeah.
No.
You didn't?
No. Never.
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 Sugar Bear.
Honest.
Honest. You ever sleep with him?
I love Sugar Bear.
Wouldn't do it.
Never slept with him.
Miss Kim.
Precious. She's precious. Did I ever sleep with her? No.
I've been trying for years. I'm over it now. Fuck. She gonna wish she treated me different in a few years. But we'll get back Kim. Kim, you know
Okay,
something.
Kim.
Love you. I love you. Let's go. Steve Roy.
Steve Roy Thorough.
Really, for a light-skinned
Yeah, I
nigga.
love Steve.
Have you slept with him?
No.
Would you give him some?
No. I respect him in his hand. I love her.
I think they are beautiful.
They are awesome
couple.
together. But can I tell your story? Sure. You was there. Remember I played a trick on her? When we was at Ivy City Smokehouse, I did. And she was talking to us. And I said, I just want to come clean with you. Me and Steve slept with each other like 10 times and yada, yada, yada. Because I just met her. And I was just making up a rumor. When Steve came back from wherever he was at, I said, Steve, I told her the truth. He was like, what? I said, I told her that me and you slept with each other too. He said, who? Why you but it was all a joke. And we was laughing because I said, see how a rumor can start that fast? We was in obviously the smokehouse. You was there. But no, Steve Roy. I love his companion. Isn't she beautiful?
She is.
Yeah, I love
Yes.
her. I love her.
Give me your favorite. Give me the best dick ever had in DC.
Oh my God. That won't even take long. You know when I had that one night stand in August, remember? I've been celibate.
Yes.
Tasha gonna laugh, and Angela. This is the God's honest truth, y'all. Anybody know me, I know I don't lie. I've been celibate for 2 years and 6 months, and I had a one night stand in August. What was it, August the 5th? Oh my God. Remember I went to Ocean City?
Yes, I
Yeah,
do.
and I had sex with him one time, and I couldn't do no more because I didn't want no more. I just wanted that one time. I didn't even sleep in the bed the whole weekend. That was August the 5th. What month is this?
November.
I'm still celibate again.
You said you back up.
Yeah.
I ain't making it through November. I was gonna. That's what I was gonna ask you. How the hell you do it? Because I'm barely making it through these 30
well,
days.
You know what? I'm glad that you asked that question. Ask me again.
Yeah. How are you making it? Because it's tough for me.
Well, it ain't tough for me when you see those bills, and I've been struggling. I haven't had a job in 8 months, and nobody came to my rescue. So my struggle has been very real.
You say that.
Yeah.
You are the type of person, and you've made notes. You've made notes about it. I'm winding up, y'all, and y'all know me. I'm gonna find a way because I think I got another way to bring you back with some other people and do. I got something in my head, but I want y'all to know before we kind of close this up. First things first. This was National Go-Go Month, and I've never heard of this before. Let's keep the tradition. There was no way that I could do National Go-Go Month without this icon and this legend being here. I really hope that this interview knocks some rumors down. I really hope this interview if you haven't loved her, maybe now you'll love on her a little bit more. I'm hoping that my go-go community has looked at this or looking at this and saying what a wonderful job they are doing, Zia. And we want more. Exactly, Vanessa. Part 2. You said it. But part 2, I'm going to do something else. So, before we close out, my biggest thing with having this is I wanted you to have a celebrity interview because that's who the fuck you are.
A celebrity.
And that's the way I see it.
Thank
and
you.
I say it because there's a younger generation that is out here. Look on Instagram. I give you homework. These young ladies don't do anything but have a nice body. And the fact that your body was what people came to at first,
Yeah.
but now they on Trina Boo is what is the celebrity of it. So I just wanted to say thank you for what you do. Continue to be an example the way that you are. Make your own lane the way you do.
My own lane.
Don't you change up you. And when this reel comes back to us, the way it's going to come back to us, we'll spend it together.
Yeah, thank you.
You want to tell the people something before we leave?
You still have time.
They still protect your peace.
Protecting my peace and my space without you. But most of all, you still have time to mind your business.
Tell them, babe.
Yeah.
That's-
It's easy and it's free.
Baby,
It's
this when the
free.
icon and the goat meet. There it is. There it is. This Sunday with Sonny's. Y'all, next week I am going on Thanksgiving break because there's nobody I could
It's my
possibly
birthday.
think.
You're going to do my birthday with me now.
I'm going to do your birthday, but I don't think I'm going to come here next Sunday because after Floyd and Trina Boo, I think I need a motherfucking break, baby. A dyke
love
ain't
you
slept
so
in
much.
like 3 weeks. I'm serious about that. Off Red Bulls and good gas. I need a break, okay? And I got to make sure there was some names that both of them that said some names in these interviews. So I want to pull them names and see if I can get them in this chair. I am not sitting with just anybody here on Sundays with Sonny. I am on something else. I am on something new. This success right here, this shit all about me right now, baby. I got me.
Much success, sister. Love you.
You gotta get out of here.